Hello, fellow square dancers. This is Lane Johnston. I'd like to show you how to add Where's the Dance to an Android smartphone. It's easy to do. It only takes a few minutes. Just follow along the gray little circle. It's only my fingertip. And we'll start by clicking on the brown W icon with the letters WTD below it. We'll just click once. The search results are from WheresTheDance.com and will be displayed eventually, as you see here. In this example, you can see the Evergreen Rounds dance on Wednesday, July 3rd, but it was canceled. By gently pressing your finger anywhere on the screen with a swiping motion up or down, you can quickly review all 100 events listed in this display. The sort criteria is in ascending order by date. Within a date, the next sort criteria is the start time for a dance. Let's scroll down a ways, and for example, we see on July 10th, the Evergreen Rounds start at 6:30, and the R2D dance starts at 7 p.m. The third criteria is the final sort, and that is the distance from the search radius, or the center of the search radius. Take a look at July 11th. You'll see that there are two dances. Whoops. Let's look at another one that has two dances. There we are, July 18th. Two dances start at 7 p.m. The Swing Nuts start at 7 o'clock, so does the Midsummer Nights dance in Moxie. The difference is the Swing Nuts dance is only 0.6 miles from the center of the search radius, and the Moxie dance is 98.2 miles from the center of the search radius. So that's how you'll find all of the events listed. Now I just tapped on the Swing Nuts dance, the event itself, and we'll do that again. A single tip, one more time, a single tap on the Swing Nuts dance will open up the event detail screen. Here you can see there's additional information about that dance, which happens to be on July 4th, 2019. But there are several linked pieces of information. We can go to the Swing Nuts web page by clicking the link at the top, and then go back by hitting the back arrow. We can click on the location, which will open up a map showing where the event is centered. That's interesting. There we go. And we can go back, and if there is an event flyer uploaded to Where's the Dance, it will appear here as well in the event detail screen, and you can click on that to open the event flyer. It will actually download the flyer directly from the Where's the Dance website. If you've already downloaded it once before, you'll see the message as shown here that says, do you want to download that file again or just view it? If you simply click on the file name, it will pull up the file that was previously downloaded, or you can click on the fresh download button, which is actually my preference because since the last time you downloaded the file, things may have changed. Maybe there's a color change or a time change or a location change. So in truth, I generally select the download button and download a fresh copy of the file. When we're done, we'll hit the back arrow a couple of times to go back to the event screen. Now let's look at how we got there. Before we leave this screen, let's first look at the search criteria itself. Press the little sunburst gear-shaped icon in the upper right corner to see what the current search criteria is. The default will always be the current date unless you change it. It happens to be July 3rd in this instance because I'm recording this, but when you do it, it will be whatever the current date is at the time you first select it. The center of the search area is currently set for Sumner, Washington. I could just as easily have put in a zip code or a street address or even the name of a venue in certain cases. Lastly, the slider is set for a distance of 100 miles. That's the radius around the search center, but I could just as easily have set that for 60 miles as an example to limit the search area to approximately a 1-hour drive. Let's do that. I'm moving the slider now, got it set for 60 miles, and I'm going to hit submit to recalibrate the search. Note that the Rodeo's dance on July 5th is no longer listed. The search radius is reduced to 60 miles. Since the Rodeo's dance was 66.8 miles away in the first instance, it was eliminated as being outside the search radius. Now hit your back or home screen button and I'll show you how to add Where's the Dance as a link to your Android home screen. I'm first going to remove the existing link so I can start fresh by pressing and holding and sliding it upwards to the remove. There it goes. Now I'm going to enter Where's the Dance? In a search screen and launch the search. It would help if I spelled correctly. We'll go back and do that again. Now let's try it. And we're back to a familiar looking screen. The first time you do it, however, your screen won't look like this one. It will probably have dances from a location that don't even come close to where you are physically located, even though I'm told Where's the Dance tries to identify the approximate location of the smartphone you're using. But in all likelihood, you'll get some very strange looking results the first time you try it. So the first thing to do is to reset the search criteria as we did earlier by hitting the little gear key up at the top and resetting the search criteria to something that makes sense for you. Adding the Where's the Dance website link to your home screen is a very simple process. Up near the top right corner, you'll see the 3 dots. If you select those 3 dots, you'll get this screen. And on this screen that pops up, you'll see the Add to Home Screen option right there. So we'll add to home screen by clicking it once. And if you'd like to rename the link to something familiar, WTD in my case, and click the Add button, Then we'll see an add to home screen. Touch and hold to place it manually. I'm going to do that. Touch and hold. And I'm going to put it on the last screen all by itself. You can place it on any home screen you like. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. That's all there is to it. Now, with one click, you can check to see who's dancing, who's calling, when and where they're dancing, all within a search area and a search date criteria set by you. Again, this is Lane Johnston. I hope you find this information useful and helpful. Happy dancing.